Roaming cats can also cause problems. The gardens, parks and small reserves where cats roam provide habitat for resident and migratory animals, while encouraging human residents to interact with green spaces and wildlife. In fact, just under half of Australia's threatened wildlife lives in cities or towns. But cats are opportunistic predators known to eat around 1,000 different species. So some are concerned that hunting by cats reduces the range and number of wildlife in cities and suburbs. Wildlife rehabilitator Dean Huxley, the manager of Wildlife Rehabilitation Centre Native Ark in suburban Perth, sees firsthand the victims of cat attacks.
We are a wildlife rehabilitation centre and we're licensed with the state government. We're also a licensed veterinary hospital, so we take in sick and injured wildlife from the public, from rangers, from vet clinics, and we treat them, rehabilitate them, and our ultimate goal is to release those animals back out into the wild. The overall percentage of animals admitted to the centre as a result of cat attacks suggests there is quite a large issue out there surrounding cats and wildlife. Less than 40% of our cat attack victims would survive that treatment and rehabilitation process.
How long does it take for cats to have a major effect on suburban wildlife? People may notice a cat hunting, but does this actually suppress numbers of prey species? Environmental consultant Michael Bamford has some of the answers. He lives on a rare 2,000 square metre block near a nature reserve in Perth's northern suburbs. He planted a native garden to provide habitat for the local fauna, including some animals that migrate from the nearby reserve.
A good example of where predator-prey relations are out of kilter happened in our garden some years ago, where we had a medium-sized lizard population of one of the striped skinks, Latin name Tenotus fadens. We think 30 or 40 lived in the garden, and then a neighbour moved in with a couple of cats. One of the cats pretty much moved into our garden day and night. And within only a few months, the striped skinks had gone. And that was an example of one very efficient predator, a small population of a vulnerable prey species, and that predator just took out that prey species in a very short period of time.
It's not just hunting. Roaming cats may also spread disease, such as toxoplasmosis, to wildlife, or their very presence may distract birds from caring for eggs or nestlings. To find out more, visit the Happy at Home site. Here you'll find lots of tips to help your cat live a long, happy and healthy life at home. There are links to good advice from other sites across Australia and even overseas. And remember, cats that stay on their owner's property live on average 4 to 6 times longer.